Previously.
1, 2, 3.
X-Rated, the X-Men animated review show.
Never heard of it.
Hello, and you should definitely have heard of X-Rated, the X-Men animated review show.
Right to the point. I like that.
And I like you too, Emma. I'm Davin Skelforge.
Yeah, I know who you are. Question is, why are you here?
Oh, well, good question. I am one of your hosts, but it is not just me.
It would be foolish not to explore this option.
That option is my co-host, M. Andre Frost. How's it going, buddy?
Oh, not too shabby. And yourself?
Well, you know, staying frosty.
It's easy in this weather, although it's actually getting warmer slightly.
That's not bad. I was out in the garden today.
You seem like a maple syrup kind of guy. Do you make maple syrup?
Do I make maple syrup?
Yeah, I guess you don't have maple trees on your property.
I do have one maple tree.
Have you never tapped it for the syrups?
I don't know if I want to tap a city-ish tree for maple syrup.
Why the city trees? The city trees don't make maple syrup. The good shit. They don't make it.
I wouldn't call it top of the line.
I didn't know you were a maple tree snob.
Well, I'm a bit of a maple syrup connoisseur.
It seems like
I do enjoy a maple syrup. There's, your very strong dark roasts. There's your golden amber. There's your number 1, your number 2s, your number 3 batch.
A lot of numbers.
Well, somebody has to run the maple syrup reserve here in Canada.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm on top of it. Don't worry about it. Everybody will always have maple syrup. We are X-Rated, the X-Men animated review show. Wolverine and the X-Rated, and we are here to review Wolverine and the X-Men Season 1. I mean, it's its only season. Episode 3, Hindsight. Part 3.
The third claw, if you will, the proverbial 3 claws of Wolverine.
Written by Greg Johnson and directed by Nick Philippi.
Nick Philippi. It sounds like he's Flippy. Philippi. Ooh.
It is spelled like Blippi. The
Philippi. Oh, like Blippi?
Yeah.
Philippi. Is that how Blippi spells his name? I've never seen it spelled.
Blippi. Blippi. Anyway, I have children, so I'm very familiar with Blippi.
That guy is like a constant annoyance to me, only because I'm like, man, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I figure out how to do stupid videos on YouTube and make
just go to the museum and take a camera with you and be like, "Hi, kids!
Be like, look at this, kids! You can wear a stupid hat."
You could have made it big, Andre.
I could have. I just missed my chance. I missed my shot.
Yep. Too busy taking bumps in the wrestling ring.
Entertaining kids that way, we're making way less money.
By making them think you're terribly injured.
That's right.
That's
often I am.
Even better.
Yeah.
He's
all right. You want to get into this motherfucker?
Yeah, let's get into it. But first.
Oh, shit.
Yep. That's right.
Bring it on. I want to hear it. I want it to come. Bring it on. Give it to me, baby.
On Wolverine and the X-Men.
Basically, Wolverine and the X-Men.
Yeah. In one fell swoop, you set up the X-Men and proved your loyalty to the Brotherhood. Welcome aboard.
You know who that the person voicing Quicksilver reminds me of?
Kind of like Avalanche from the last series.
Actually, reminds me of Theo James in like Bastion in X-Men 97.
Not deep enough, or quite.
No. There's a playfulness to it that reminds me a bit of it. I don't know. It's somewhere in there. It's in there. It's in there.
Perhaps you know what they say about you and me?
Only together can you change the course of the future.
Because I feel like that's what we're doing here. We're definitely
Changing the course of the future by reviewing an X-Men cartoon from 20 years ago.
You don't think so?
I don't know if we're changing the. I mean, I know this show is going to go all in on changing the future by the end of this episode because they do. It becomes apparent pretty fast where this is going.
Yeah, this is there's a bit to talk about in this episode.
All right, well, let me let's do it. Where's the button? The share button.
Spoiler alert: this is the best one yet.
Pretty great episode.
Yeah,
this is what I want from X-Men. I want characters. I want them showing up. I want them interacting. I want them doing superhero-y stuff. This is what I'm getting. This is why I think 97 obviously will be the top, but I feel like this will, of the non-97 X-Men cartoons, I have a feeling this will be my second favorite.
Well, of all, like, we're just getting into this one, but they all seem to do something different.
Yes, this one does seem very more superhero oriented.
And does action and like that superhero kind of stuff probably better than the other X-Men cartoons. It seems like we're only 3 episodes in. X-Men Evolution kind of did the character interpersonal stuff the best in like character growth.
Mm-hmm.
In X-Men 97, well, X-Men 97 is just kind of perfect, but like in X-Men 92 just did like the voice acting and the writing was just so quippy and good. Like we remember how many like sound clips we would have to have per episode back when we reviewed 92, because there was just like I just wanted to clip all of it. It was all so good.
Yes, I remember early on when we started this process, I used to get continually frustrated because I'd be trying halfway through explaining something and it'd be like the next soundbite. I'm like, God damn it!
It's like,
I gotta get through this fucking thing at some point.
This one seems to do dialogue the worst so far. Like, I was trying to think of what my favorite line is in this episode, and this is a really good episode, but like, it's hard to think of a favorite line because it's just not being written that way so far, it seems. But anyway, let's get into it.
All right. Construction workers are working on the under the direction of Worthington Industries. Some of the faces on these guys are ridiculous. Did you notice? Did you clock this first guy? Let me bring it. I want to play this for a second, but I don't want to get us in trouble.
Good guy.
That guy. Look at his face. Look at that face. He's like, "Hi, you're here."
Hi.
Yeah,
working.
It's very. They linger on him for a really long time, and he's so weird looking. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
It's times like that when you kind of think they're drawing one of their coworkers or something.
It's like when on The Simpsons, on that rare moment where they turn their head straight at the camera, which happens very rarely, but how weird they look when that happens because the way that they're drawn.
Yeah,
it's so weird. Look at him. Look at him. He looks like a fish. He's like a catfish with a little mustache.
Well, the eyes are totally in straight.
Yeah, they're all askew, and this one's way off to the side. They're looking in the wrong way. Anyway,
sorry, he could just have a lazy eye.
Make fun of that guy for a minute. We see the mansion's being rebuilt. We're in Worthington. The third is showing around Logan, talking about how the furniture will be there soon, and they're finishing up on all the rebuilding.
Wolverine looking decently short compared to Warren, which I'm digging.
Yeah, but Warren is historically tall, is he not?
Well, he's pretty tall.
Pretty tall.
Tall enough to be like the handsome one in the room.
Well, he explains that his father's money is being used to repair the building, but he has lied and told his dad to start a normal prep school. He asks if Rogue is welcome back, and to which Logan says no for betraying them.
For hanging them out to dry.
She's on her own, but then we see that Emma Frost has arrived at school. Logan is familiar with her, but no one else seems to be. He refuses to want her help, but she says she'll be able to find Xavier for them. He says, which is funny because he says like Cerebro's not been fixed yet, and she's like, "It'll be fixed."
Oh, I got that right here.
Sorry, it was destroyed in the blast.
Its repairs are nearly complete. Ring me when it's ready.
Because and then I think someone says and makes a joke that he's a mind reader, so You can try to lie to her, but she'll read your
That's
mind.
the thing that's so fun about Emma compared to Jean or Xavier. She's just constantly mind reading everybody. She has no decorum or privacy like Jean and Xavier may give you.
After X-Men 97, I feel like she may become a more important character in the second season, but
I hope so.
I am very happy to see her be a character on this show, which is great.
Yeah.
And you know what comic made her a regular character in the X-Men, David? What comic was that?
Yeah, Generation X.
No. What comic made her remember the X-Men?
Yeah, she was the leader of
the
that.
X-Men. You talking about the movie, the TV movie?
Definitely. No, the comic.
Okay. You're right.
But I know what you're saying.
Wonderful run in the X-Men. He's also the one that gave her the ability to turn into Diamond, which is, what's that too?
She hasn't done in this series yet, so
not yet, but it might be coming. So because this would have been when Joss Whedon's comic run was coming out, so it would have been just after that, basically. But
yeah,
that ended. So yes, so the Warren leaves for Logan. He believes. I
mean, it's basically that team.
Yeah, exactly, and the costumes are similar as
Kitty,
Iceman.
He wasn't really on that team, but
he's stepping in for Colossus, I think, who's hasn't been in this episode. Warren leaves, tells Logan he believes that Emma can help. Logan thinks she's working some angle. Meanwhile, Emma watches them out of a nearby window. Beast Bob and Kitty find Emma, and Logan enters, introducing her. He explains that she used to run a Massachusetts academy, which is similar to the Xavier Institute, for gifted youngsters until it was shut down. She said it was because the students were constant targets of anti-mutant groups and constantly being taken away. She now misses being part of a team and has come to join them. So you can see we got Marrow in there. Fish guy. Yeah.
It's hard to see. One of them looks kind of like Rock Slide.
So Emma then offers to run Cerebro, which they cannot do without a telepath, as Jean and Charles are still missing. Logan says it was destroyed. Emma can read minds.
We missed the line when Emma walked out of the room.
She's a telepath, remember? She knows what you're thinking.
Yeah, I thought that was in the part with Angel, but it was actually a little later. It's when she's talking to the students here.
Yeah.
So so then she explains that, as we mentioned earlier, and then Kitty, of course, clocks that she's a telepath and he can't lie. Bobby opens the door for her. Kitty gives him a nasty look and punches him, which I think is funny.
That's when she says that, actually. She's talking to Bobby.
Emma then offers, right, of course. She can read what he's thinking.
Yeah.
Logan thinks she's after something with these reasons that she can help them. Logan agrees and leaves to put a certain young genius back on Cerebro duty. Logan heads to the danger room looking for Forge, only to be attacked by new training defenses. Small flying robots shock him into a wall. He gets up and slashed into bits. A turret rises from the ground and shoots him into another wall. He then explains that he's not being entertained by this. He climbs up the control room and finds Forge, who's hard at work. We get a slightly younger Forge, kind of a dweeby Forge. I think they're leaning into
it's kind of weird. It's
the
kind of
nerdy version
like
of him.
Surfer.
He's still got the metal leg, though. Logan tells me once Forge
He's a child soldier in this world. This is a dark world.
To work on Cerebro again after having worked on the Blackbird in the war room. Forge agrees since it's to help Charles, but he's like, first you gotta be working on this, then you gotta work on that. Then you gotta be working on this other thing, like just work to death, this Forge. But yeah, he kind of looks like if Tom Green was cast, like a young Tom Green was cast in this role.
Or like
I guess he is a Native American character, so I would guess they should. Adam Beach, probably the guy that plays
Not Adam Beach. You always say Adam Beach.
Every time there's a mainstream movie that contains indigenous character, usually it's Adam Beach. Although he's getting older, so there might be another guy now.
He can't play young Forge.
That's true. Does he have a son? So after completing the repairs, Logan takes Emma to Cerebro. Transformers Animated's up next, by the way, in case you're wondering.
Oh, wow.
I like his little...
Stick around for when we review that. Transformers Animated.
Then we're going to start doing, once we're on X-Men cartoons, we'll start doing the shows that were in the same block as X-Men cartoons. Power Rangers in Space will be next, and then we'll do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation. That live action 1-season TV show that was kind of a pseudo sequel to the movies.
I never saw it.
It was not great. It did have a crossover episode with Turtles, with Power Rangers in Space, though, which is kind of interesting. I've completed the repairs.
That either.
It's not great. None of it's great, but there's a nostalgia part. I mean, they just released like the box set of the entire Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the first series, like the full series that had all them in it. And I was
also not.
I was looking at the DVD set, and I'm like, maybe, but
You'll never watch it.
I won't. Unless we do a Power Rangers podcast,
which of course we will, because we're here till we're 90.
That's right, till we're 90. Logan takes down Cerebro. She sits down, but Logan warns her not to make him regret this. Forge tries to explain, but Emma's already read his mind and knows what to do. She activates Cerebro and sees an island with a palace on it. Inside, you see Xavier lying down. She turns it off.
An island in the sun, oh yeah, in Genosha.
Let's go with Weezer. Yeah. On an island in the sun.
Nah, more of a record.
Magneto's hurting everyone. She turns it off, tells Xavier in Genosha. He's in Genosha with Magneto. Beast and Logan leave Cerebro. Beast proposes to contact Magneto to discuss things, but Logan blames Magneto for the explosion, thinking he caused it. Even though they said earlier that Beast had no evidence of Magneto doing this. Beast knows there's no evidence whatsoever to support the idea. Oh, there it is. That Magneto caused the explosion. All Logan knows is that he has a professor. That's all that matters. So we see Dirtbag Scott Summers.
Cyclops. I'm glad he's back.
I'm calling him Dirtbag Summers.
Dirtbag Summers.
Logan returns to the rundown.
He doesn't
hotel.
say much. He just kind of sits there broody. He's almost like
he's
Batman Cyclops.
He's like Angel after he sat him when he turned evil on Buffy.
Dark Angel.
No, after Eve.
Oh, and he's done.
The television set's still embedded in the wall, which is funny. From last time he shot it in there. Scott hears the door open. He gets up. Logan sticks a claw in his face, tells him not to shoot him through a wall again. Scott refuses to listen. Oh, cool. Logan says he knows where Xavier is. Scott asks if Jean is also there, but Logan says he doesn't know. But it is the professor. Scott agrees to join, and then we get him back suited up in his cool
Scotty doesn't
French coat costume. Scotty doesn't know. I really like the costumes in this show. They actually look like a team. Not like a mismatch. Like, the colors are all kind of complementary.
Well, X-Men always look like a mismatched team. That's what
I like it better when they look like a cohesive team. They all kind of like when they're all wearing blue and yellow like this. They look like part of a team. It's nice. Logan. So back at the mansion, the X-Men suit up, go in the hangar, heading towards the Blackbird. Forge is still working on it. So Wolverine brings him along to make sure the Blackbird doesn't fall out of the sky. Emma's also in her super heroine costume, which makes everybody pause when they see her coming, which I thought was kind of a funny. There's a few little adult jokes made in this show. I'll see if I can get to her costume. Yeah. So we get the not very practical in a fight at all costume that she wears in the comics. And also kind of there's some nods towards her and Scott's relationship in the comic, just a little, I guess. Not that it's like a real
She doesn't
nod,
do much fighting, okay?
Yeah, I know. But she does take notice of Cyclops and says they'll take anyone basically nowadays. Or Logan scrape the bottom of the barrel or something. We see the Blackbird yet again come out of the tennis court. I think this is the third time in X-Men lore it's come out of the basketball court last time, and I'm sure it can double as a tennis court. So Blackbird takes off to the sky. Together, Beast and Forge are trying to work on the Blackbird while in the air. Wolverine's trying to fly it. He's hoping they can get the autopilot ready so he can get away from it. So he doesn't like flying. They're working on the stealth generator. Otherwise, Genosha will see the miles away. He's like, how visible will we be? And Beast is like, well, we'll look like a giant black ship in
the bright sky.
In a clear, light blue sky.
So he's like, Forge, you're out of time.
This is a fun note. Bobby Iceman falls asleep, which starts to make the frost happen all around him. Shadowcat wakes him up, wondering how he can sleep between the jet falling apart and the
I love
battle.
Kitty in this.
She's great. Iceman feels calm, thinking that Wolverine can take care of Magneto. I mean, I don't know if I would think the guy with metal bones can take on the guy that controls metal. I don't think that my assumption would be that would work that well, as we soon find out. No, the guy that has the most weakness to the person we're going to fight will beat him, no problem.
They always send Wolverine to fight Magneto. It's just the way of the world.
Yeah.
Where's Colossus when you really need to make it bad?
Emma looks back at Scott. She knows he wants to ask her about Jean because she can read his mind, so she talks about it. She knows Jean isn't on Genosha.
Because she's
couldn't-
constantly just popping into everyone's brains.
But says she could find her with time, but Logan doesn't want to keep her around. And Scott, of course, this is part of her agenda to stay on the team. So she's implanting seeds with other members to have them have a reason to keep her around. So
Planting some romantic seeds as well, perhaps.
Would be maybe. Emma, the Blackbird goes in low just over the water. Then her pod bank surrounds the island, but doesn't cover it. Beast pulls up a satellite image to help navigate. The jet is concealed from radar after they get it fixed, but is visually spottable at first. Forge managed to complete the repair at the last minute with the stealth generator, allowing them to approach Genosha without being seen. Shadowcat phases through the Blackbird and checks the surrounding area. It's cleared. The rest of the X-Men come out with Iceman making a slide. Shadowcat phases the team to the level below. She then notes how the whole area is covered in iron, most certainly to Magneto's benefit. I'm guessing that's something that he controls easier than other metals. I don't know if they ever said that certain metals are easier than others, but
or just that it's the most basic metal, and so it's the easiest one to just.
That's true. But you think maybe a soft metal like gold, you could like wrap people in it and then harden it or something? I don't know.
Yeah, but it's soft. It's not necessarily as good for some of his defensive or offensive purposes or structural purposes.
Most of the X-Men, I do like most of the X-Men kind of lean into their abilities, like when they split up and start looking. Shadowcat, Beast, they're pretty stealthy. Cyclops just blasts holes through the walls.
Yeah, he's just walking around blasting all the doors off and stuff.
Wolverine tries several doors, but then melts through the wall when he's pulled through the metal and then bashed around by Magneto.
And then melts through another wall. It's pretty cool.
And then he makes one covered in spikes. He's thrown towards it, but he stops at the last second. Now we see that he's got the presence of Magneto.
Out towards him. I like this Magneto a lot.
He's doing
I'll say right now, I like him a lot better than the X-Men Evolution Magneto.
This is Tom Kane voicing Magneto, doing his very best Ian McKellen impersonation.
He sounds a lot like Ian McKellen.
Yes, you can tell he was probably told to.
Yeah. Like
Wolverine accuses
it works because that's a Magneto portrayal.
It's nice hearing the voice with the body that matches what you'd expect. So
yep, he looks old.
But also jacked, like for
yeah, he's still Magneto.
Yeah. Wolverine accused Magneto of blowing at the mansion. Magneto simply balks at the accusation. He then Iceman frees the wall on the other side, and Cyclops blasts his way in and fires several at Magneto. In success, the villain simply stops it by lifting a piece of the floor to block the beams. Magneto sends the floor piece towards him, and Cyclops dodged it. Iceman hits Magneto from behind, throws some ice spears, but again just blocks him with something. Yeah, he does. Iceman distracts him with more spears, but he makes a nice boomerang that hits the helmet and splits it in half.
Angrily, knew he was so good with boomerangs.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Should have made him Australian in this kind of movie.
Skill in its own. Yeah, maybe instead of Pyro, Iceman's the Australian.
Beast, Shadowcat, and Emma land to attack with his helmet off. Emma attacks Magneto's mind, but Magneto uses Wolverine to knock Beast and Emma into a wall, ties them up, and reassembles his helmet. So they do have a brief shot of beating him, but not much.
From a continent with basically no snow.
Yeah, we can make it out of the air. Shadowcat knows Magneto can't tie her up with metal, but he basically removes the floor under her so she'll fall. But I'm guessing, like,
cool.
what's the...
He goes, you better grab onto this one.
Yeah.
And just leaves her one to grab onto.
It is cool, but if she falls, why did she just phase? And well, she wouldn't hit the ground.
Well, she could, but she just doesn't know where that is, where she's going. It's kind of scary. It's dark down there.
I suppose it could be acid or something. But
she hasn't, in most of these things, she hasn't learned how to like walk on air yet.
Wolverine tells Magneto they want Xavier, not trouble. Magneto says they came looking for trouble. And points to Wolverine claws under the chins of Beast and Emma, which is actually pretty cool. Like he'd make him kill them using his claws. Wolverine just wants to see Xavier, so when he lets him go.
He's just like, no, it's my fault. Magneto's like, yes, it is your fault, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that there's like a built-in relationship. Like you can tell they've been around for a while, each other for a while.
Yeah.
I like that Magneto's also kind of not just, he's already kind of evolved beyond just being a cartoonish villain, and now he's sort of a, you know, what he is. Friend-ish of the X-Men, but mostly like a radical extremist when it comes to dealing with humanity. So,
but already has his peaceful nation. Usually, he's just struggling for that. That's the Magneto that we get. So
2 months later, Walder revealed Charles is in bed in a coma. He said he appeared on their coastlines, sprawled on a rock about a week ago. Emma tells the other Xavier has no brain activity at all. But,
it's weird, this whole thing, that whatever happened to Xavier. It's pretty weird.
Do you want me to tell you what happened?
No.
Okay. Magneto has been helping him, but Magneto believes he was just keeping an eye on an old friend. Beast asks if they can take Xavier home. Magneto agrees. His place is with his children. Magneto then offers to let the X-Men stay in Genosha because he would prefer them be part of his peaceful nation, but Wolverine refuses. They take Charles and go home. Back at the mansion, they put him in a geodesic dome. Well, I'm kidding. This is some kind of a dome. But it's just some kind of tube.
He's a bubble. He's a bubble boy.
It's a bubble boy. Great movie. Wolverine promises to bring back Xavier no matter what. Then they hear strange noises of like Xavier talking to them and whispers.
You just hear Xavier. He's just like, it's Moops.
It's the Moops. It's the Moors.
Like, it's the Moors.
Suddenly, Flash brings a vision of Xavier. Xavier does not remember who did this to him. Xavier then states that he's speaking from the future, where his coma lasted 20 years. He just woke up. And he gives him a vision of what he sees, which is a nightmarish future where city lies in ruin, helicopter crashes, there's fire everywhere,
which he appears to have just woken up in an abandoned mansion. Like they all had to abandon it or got killed.
Well, they're all dead.
They're all dead, yeah. But none of the Sentinels ever came inside and like took out Xavier's body or anything.
I guess not. Maybe they saved him. So when he asks how, Xavier tells him that's because the X-Men broke up and that staying together can prevent this nightmare. He then charges Wolverine with leading the team. Upon hearing the Cyclops gets angry and moves to leave, and Xavier begs him to stay as they cannot win without him. Cyclops does so as Xavier's vision disappears. Logan then looks down at the present Xavier. In the future, we see Xavier sitting in a crumbling Cerebro, sending this message back to the past, which apparently he can do with Cerebro. Time messages.
Seems to be a spin on the days of future past, but instead of being dead, he's the one alive.
So he stands up, and he has future robot braces on his legs that lets him run now. He runs out of Cerebro. The mansion starts falling apart. He runs past tombstones that say Shadowcat, Beast, Iceman, Cyclops, Wolverine, Rogue, Forge, and Colossus. I guess they don't have real names. They're just known by their mutant names. But
that's the way it was on the comics, too, though.
Back in the present, the X-Men watch over the comatose Xavier. Wolverine walks up and tells them that they need to get past their differences because the world needs the X-Men. Get the shot.
We got a job to do. The world needs the X-Men.
Yeah, good episode.
Yep.
Great episode.
Each of us will have to look into his own heart and decide.
You want me to start?
Yeah, you go first.
10. Great episode. I loved it.
Yeah, I'll give it a 10. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
We got Magneto. We saw Genosha. We got Xavier back. Lots of fun fighting. I dug it. It's a fun episode. World building is good.
It seemed like a lot happened in that 22 minutes. It was good.
Sure did.
Good start to this show. We gave these a 9, an 8, and a 10.
Yeah, been fun.
It's a 3-parter.
It's a shame it's only one season.
It's a long season.
Yeah, still.
It's good. But yeah, we'll see what they managed to get done. It seems like they did have a plan with this whole Days of Future Past thing. So
yeah, it seems like this is going to be a running thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Schnicked points.
You want to start?
Yeah, sure. Well, I could find a schnicked point for us.
Do you have a kid? I thought you just heard a kid.
No, there should be no children here. Maybe
Oh,
that.
okay. I heard a baby voice.
Yeah. It's probably just me.
Yeah.
The Professor X reminds me of Zordon from Power Rangers. This big giant blue head that just pops up and is going to talk to them every now and then.
I need teenagers with attitude.
He's Professor Zordon.
Aye. I will form the X-Men.
Not that
Yeah, so I got various things. Emma Frost is the headmaster of the Massachusetts Academy, as you mentioned in the Generation X comic books. She was also the headmistress who helped oversee Younger Mutants, like Banshee, after the Phalanx Covenant storyline in the 1990s. So they're paying tribute to that, which is really cool. They're obviously keen on history. I like that they made a mention that Shadowcat said she's never heard of this Massachusetts mansion, because in the original comics, I believe they tried to recruit her at the same time Xavier did. There's a bit of a
I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Well, my final schnick point, isn't it? No, it's not my final one.
No, it's your second one.
Yeah. How about the Kitty and Emma thing I like? So the Kitty and Emma dynamic, which again I'm going to talk about again later on, I hope that keeps going in this series, because Kitty immediately disliked her and was getting like persnickety with her. And I thought that was pretty great, because that's very reflective of the relationship. And if Emma's going to be like kicking around, somebody's going to keep her on her toes. And hopefully it's Kitty. That's my X point. But again, don't want to spoil my comic recommendation.
Well, what we got here? The first time we see Cyclops in uniform. It's the first time in the series he's had the domed head uniform since prior to the X-Men, which is interesting. Apparently, they also added more to his costume by giving him the coat and stuff to show his troubled demeanor now that Gina's gone missing. So they kind of played with his design a little bit to show his emotional baggage, his literal with baggy clothing, I guess.
Well, I guess my last schnicked point is all these shows seem to have the character that is, well, they like to have the character who's sort of maybe a question mark, maybe slightly a gray area with the team or something like that. It usually doesn't last very long before they're like, they're a regular member of the team. But it was like supposed to be Gambit sort of at first in the original show, and like Rogue in the X-Men Evolution, and Rogue again in this, I guess, but also Emma. They like to have that character that will they, won't they with the team.
I think they go into that a little later. I think in the series I was reading that there's a bit of Scott and Emma. There. So yeah. I got a bunch of stuff.
Well, I guess it's not interesting because you know what happens, but it's clearly not an all telepath thing. It was just Jean and Xavier that disappeared because Emma was kicking around.
Oh yeah, it's just an explosion that happened at the school. That's all. All right, so that beginning bit where all the people keep looking at the camera and smiling, that was meant to be Emma approaching the school, and all of them turning to look at her, and that's why they're smiling.
It looked like it was a camera thing, like it was like from The Office or something, like the cameras walking.
Yeah,
they're looking at.
It was. I don't know if it translated as well as it could have, but that was the reason for that weird. Everyone's turning and smiling because they're looking at her.
It just happens really fast.
Yeah. So it seems as though the Xavier running around the future is like a side. Well, also similar to how they did it before, where there's two separate things going on.
There's an Xavier side quest for
we'll
this
have
series.
Xavier side quest of him navigating 20 years older Xavier side quest of him running around in the future.
And whoever he
Figuring out
meets side questing.
what's
that
going
could
on.
be
Yeah.
fun.
But apparently Wolverine's tombstone was also weird because he is in this future, and you do see him apparently eventually. Yes, so I'd be cool.
Spoilums.
So maybe he faked his own death or something. I don't know. But you can definitely see the influence from Joss Whedon's comic book series, but also the movies in these and things are depicted. But I'll just wrap this one off by saying Tom Kane, who plays Magneto, would previously voice the Professor in Hulk versus Wolverine.
Right.
And also Doctor Doom when he appeared in Spider-Man, the original.
Yeah, he was in
series. He was in, and he also did the voice of Xavier in the Marvel Ultimate Alliance game. Yeah, they're going all in on Days of Future Past in this one. This would have been before the movies did, so but the X-Men 97 series did, or the X-Men 92 series did.
Time for the Wolver Awards. All right, you first. What's your favorite line?
Oh shoot, I forgot we're doing this. You go first because I don't have it queued up yet.
All right. My favorite line is probably she's a telepath. She knows what you're thinking. Or maybe Emma's line. No, it's probably Emma's line where well, I have it here. We played it earlier. Yeah.
Sorry. It was destroyed in the blast.
Its repairs are nearly complete. Ring me when it's ready.
I like that
one. There's one. I'm just trying to find it. I think it's. Where's it at?
Magneto has some cool lines too.
Yeah, I think it was Magneto where he says to Logan, shit, where is it?
He's like, we're not looking
for
trouble.
Magneto says, a man with metal bones should have more sense than to break into my house. And then Wolverine says, what about my house? You blew it up. And then he says, I'm offended by your accusations.
That's good.
But that's a good one.
Favorite character, the best character is going to be Emma. She kind of steals this one.
Yeah, I agree.
Between her and Magneto, they're both pretty good, but I think Emma kind of takes the cake.
I think we're going to see a lot more of her going forward, and probably Magneto a little more sparsely. But
yeah, likely.
Yep.
Would you think Emma too?
Oh yeah, Emma too. I agree.
And best scene, my favorite scene is the Magneto scene.
The fight with Magneto is
pretty crazy.
Yeah. Apparently, they wanted to make it more balls to the wall fighty, but they changed it to make Magneto more of a tactician, being smarter than what he does, which I liked actually better.
Other than Iceman, no one got near him.
No, and Iceman barely. It shows that they may have been able to.
His weakness. He's like, damn, boomerangs, my one weakness. Ice boomerangs. Yeah. All right. Let's
Hey, check this out.
It's our comic reminiscences and recommendations segment. And I am going to suggest Uncanny X-Men 151 and 152. Two fantastic covers. The first one's a
Storm dressed
legendary one of what?
The Storm dressed as the White Queen.
It'll all become clear in a moment, my friend.
Oh,
so did you know you could win a Columbia Red 10-speed Formula 10 racer?
I would like to. Is it from 1981?
Vintage.
Wow. Vintage. Hopefully they oil the chain. It'd be pretty rusty by now.
Oh, it's new off the assembly line. In 87. This is before that, actually. This is more like 83 or 4. So this is the one where Kitty's parents take her out of Xavier's school and enroll her in the Massachusetts Academy instead, under the tutelage of course, Emma Frost.
Mm-hmm.
And, things go squirrely, of course, right away. Storm drops Kitty off, and like immediately Emma takes over Storm's body. So that's what you're seeing in this other image here in Uncanny X-Men 152. That's Storm Emma versus Emma Storm.
That's cool.
Because so that's pretty great, pretty epic fight. Yeah, so check that out. It's the Massachusetts Academy. Well, I picked it because they sent Kitty off to the Massachusetts Academy, and then she basically gets kidnapped by her teacher, and Storm gets mind swapped and has to fight in the body of Emma. But then she realizes she has Emma's powers and switches them back.
Oh, I see. Interesting. Very cool.
Yep.
My recommendation is share screen, window, that one. So guest of the show, the podcast, my other show, this week is Punk in Heads, about a punk band, coming of age kind of punk band story. Very, very fun. It's out very soon. He sent me an advanced copy digitally to read before our conversation. I really, really enjoyed it. It's a great.
Dave Baker's your next guest?
Yes. So it was an excellent chat and very cool conversation. But really, really good book. And if you ever had to work collaboratively with people in a creative endeavor, it may resonate with you. But it was very, very
It's very nice.
It's very cool. Yeah, Nicole Gao did it, and it's fantastic. So really fun. Great book. Check it out.
All right. Check those things out, everybody. All right. Where are we off to next? All right. This is where we're off to next.
You don't like the movie? Change the channel. My remote!
Where's your remote taking us, Andre?
Well, sir, I picked up some new movies today, and I also watched a couple movies, so I'll just briefly gloss over the ones that I watched. I watched Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, the sequel to Ready or Not, the Radio Silence horror movie from a few years ago. If you like that movie, which I did, you will enjoy the sequel. It kind of keeps the action rolling right from the end of the first movie and goes into some more interesting places. If you like the kind of reverent comedy and the sort of hilarious Satan worshipping related to the game that's them trying to kill her, it's all very fun and very good. And Elijah Wood is hilarious in it. He's like the lawyer for like Satan, basically, who's like overseeing the rules to the elevated game that comes after beating the first game. There's a fun cameo by David Cronenberg, who's a Canadian icon. And great turns from everybody. It's a really, really fun movie. The other movie I watched was the sound tech at the theater I run. He wanted to show everyone Jesus Christ Superstar for Easter. And I'd never seen it. It's a really good movie. The music is very, very good. I think it's a crime that Carl Anderson, I think his name was, the guy that played Judas, didn't do more things, because he's not just a great singer, an excellent actor. He's very, very good in it. It's a fun movie. And then also I just picked up on Blu-ray or 4K the Mummy trilogy, which is out in 4K now. Cloud Atlas just got released in 4K. Sleepy Hollow got released in 4K, which has always kind of been a fun movie. And the crowning one achievement that I picked up is Outbreak is now out in 4K. If you remember that 90s classic, you gotta find that monkey, Davin. We gotta find that monkey
from the new convenience.
Dustin Hoffman, Morgan Freeman, monkey hijinks. Jen, I'm so Jen. I said, I feel like this is a movie you'd like because she loves Congo. It's like one of her favorite movies. And she
Congo's one of my favorite movies. Jen has good taste.
We rewatched it recently. It is not that good, but it is kind of fun.
Great.
It's fun in its own way. I do think. The guy. What's his name? The guy that was up for Best Supporting Actor this year for Sinners.
Delroy Lindo. He's
Delroy
awesome.
Lindo. Yeah, he only has a short role, a minute, but he's so fucking funny. When and Tim Curry's excellent in it. When he's like Tim Curry's like eating his sesame cake.
Why are you eating my sesame cake?
Do not eat my sesame cake.
Please, but at first he's like, please have some sesame cake.
Yeah,
like he makes him eat it.
And actually,
he meant everybody except Heckermer.
Yeah,
he's just like he meant everybody else.
Ernie Hudson is really smooth in that movie.
Why are you eating my sesame cake?
But yeah, Outbreak. It's a very much a '90s time capsule of filmmaking, and it's kind of fun. So check that out too.
Yeah, right. Well, I'll tell you, my remote's taking me to Super Mario Galaxy this week.
Oh, I want to see that. It looks fun.
Yeah, it does.
I see Wart is in it, which is like I didn't think we would get an in-canon Wart from Super Mario 2.
Super Mario 2. Yeah.
Classic Wart action. Didn't see that coming.
Cloud's going to be in it. Yoshi.
Yes. Yoshi voiced by Donald Glover,
Bowser
which is pretty
Jr.
exciting. Yes. So are all the Koopa kids? Weren't they in the last movie?
Well, no, because Bowser Jr. is not one of the Koopa kids.
Yeah, like Lemmy and all those.
Not
guys.
one of
Ludwig.
the traditional. Yeah, Ludwig and Lemmy and.
And I see. Oh God, shit! Glenn Howerton is doing Glenn Howerton is doing the voice for Star Fox, which is pretty great.
Is that who's doing it?
Yeah.
No, it's not Glenn. No, it's not Glenn.
No, not Glenn Howard. That's the guy from It's Always Sunny. Glenn Powell. Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell.
Yeah, he's doing the voice.
I don't really know him from anything. Is he Scottish? I want Fox McCloud.
He was the guy. He was the guy that we were trying to fan cast as Cyclops.
Cyclops. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he was in the new version of The Running Man, but he's been in a lot of stuff. He's in the new Top Gun. He was in a really good movie by Richard Linklater called The Hitman. I'd suggest it's a good movie. He plays like a cop who does sting operations when people try to hire hitmen off the black web. He shows up pretending to be a hitman and basically entraps you when you eventually give the okay to go kill the person. But he kind of like takes it really seriously, and he kind of like tailors the type of hitman he pretends to be for each person to kind of match what he thinks they expect based on their lives. So he has this like running series of characters, a different type of hitman. Like one is like the big tough guy, and one is like the weird, like, I will bring him to you. Like just like, the glasses, and like he dresses differently. It's really fun. Fun movie. It's an interesting morality tale that is way funner than I thought it would be. It was good. It's a good movie.
All right. Well, is there anything else we should talk about while we're here?
What? And on my remote? Or just in general?
In
life? Check out the Graphic Histories podcast.
Hold on.
I know I mentioned Dave Baker's going to be on it.
Well, we're not quite that far into the show. Well, we'll get there. Hold on. First, there's...
Time is limited. I come to you with an urgent message.
Urgent message, Professor Zordon. That's me, I guess. So, your urgent message for this week is to watch, I didn't look it up, and the X-Men episode for
Overflow.
Oh, it looks like a Storm episode, maybe. I didn't know if we
I don't want to get your panties wet, but the episode after that is called Thieves Gambit. So
is Gambit in it?
I would assume so. So episode Overflow, we get more future Charles, a lot more Wolverine and Beast. Looks like a lot more Storm.
Nice.
Looks like Storm's back. It looks like we get Storm back to the team.
She wasn't around this episode.
It's like a whole Storm in Africa episode. It looks like. Oh, the Shadow King's in it too.
Every series has their Storm in Africa,
and we get a classic Shadow King with the little fez and everything.
The old Amal Farouk.
Yeah. So yeah, we go Storm. We bring Storm back to the team. You know what I have to say about that title? What? Overflow. Overflow, chasing something
Shadows
so
arrive
great.
like butterflies.
Overflow. Right. Yeah, watch that one.
Listen to Pearl Jam, I guess. Yeah, maybe not.
Oh, also watch the trailer for the new Supergirl movie. It looks really, really good. The new trailer just dropped.
Didn't that trailer
Yeah.
come out? Oh,
No, new trailer just dropped today.
Apparently, a new He-Man trailer dropped today too. I didn't check it out yet.
Also, one from the Back Rooms, which is like a weird internet thing that became a series of videos that they're A24 is finally making a horror film out of. So. Oh man, I'm just looking through what's coming up this season, Davin. There's a whole.
You're gonna spoil everything for yourself?
I am. There's a whole episode that is Wolverine fighting Hulk and Wendigo in the woods.
Oh wow,
that's number 7.
Wow, that's coming up soon. Now stop spoiling it.
All right.
Okay. I am excited about that though.
It looks really
kind of
good.
had that. It's like Hulk versus Wolverine Part 2.
I think I think the movie was a different kind of. It's interesting they went back to it though.
Hey,
that they redid it again.
It's gonna be fun seeing Wendigo. We never get to see Wendigo. Hope it's scary.
Is that Nitro? Anyway, okay. Sorry, I'm skimming through episodes. There's some cool stuff coming.
Yeah, spring and life.
We don't know about the release date for the new series yet, do we?
Summer.
Because this Monday, a week from today, I can do this, but it will be late because I have my movie night. So we'll have to do it later.
You mean Tuesday?
Oh, we do this on Tuesday. This Tuesday, I will not be here because I will be driving to St. John for a conference. And then the following Tuesday, I will be in Mexico, so I also will not be here.
Oh, wow. Looks like we're getting a 2-week hiatus.
The third Wednesday, I will be back.
Okay.
I'm
Tuesday,
sorry.
you mean?
Yes. So, yes, I have a conference in St. John for work. I'm gone Tuesday till Saturday. And then I get back. I have one night here. And then the next Sunday, I leave to go to Mexico.
Well, you heard it here first, everyone. I'm taking resumes.
I could call in from Mexico, I guess. It'd be fun.
That would be fun, actually. If you've got good reception, let's do that.
Even
if you don't watch the episode, we'll just be like, what's Mexico?
I don't want to do this on my vacation. I mean, I really do like doing the show, but I would like to also not have to think about or have
Fair enough.
But I'm staying at a resort. It's a Planet Hollywood resort. So at nighttime, they show movies, and apparently they're doing a bunch of superhero stuff. Apparently they're doing superhero trivia at some of the bars that are there. So I'm like, fuck yeah. Killing that. Get it done.
Hanif just came second place at MCU trivia.
Oh, shit. Second place.
He disappointed us all.
You failed us, Hanif. No, you did good. You did good, kid.
Not bad. Not bad.
How old's Hanif? I feel like he's like our age, maybe slightly older.
He's our age. I feel like he's a little bit younger and handsomer than us. So
Just
maybe
a
a couple years younger. I don't know. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, I guess. Contact us at xmenreviewshow@gmail.com. Support us at patreon.com/xmenreviewshow. I don't know. I gotta do something with that Patreon. We gotta do something with that Patreon. I don't know. Get at Red. There's sweet merch you can get at that Patreon. But other than that, I don't know. We need to throw some content up there for the Patreoners.
Like some OnlyFans stuff? I mean, I told you I wouldn't go back to that.
Yeah, some OnlyFans stuff.
All right, I'll take it out now, I guess.
Not now. They have to pay for that.
Oh, okay. Sure, I'll put it back. Did you hear it hit the floor? It was a clunk.
Jeez, Andre. Jeez.
I'm trying to get the people excited so they go to the page and pay the monies to see the full show.
Go to our Patreon and see only Andre.
Look, if we raise, let's say $1 million, Dav and I will kiss.
For $1 million, yeah, right.
It can just be a pack. It doesn't need to be a full thing.
redbubble.com/people/X-Men review show/shop and find our audio only version wherever you get your podcasts. And we are a mutant and proud part of Swear to Pod, a podcast network. And
I don't get to see this tattoo that often. It's on a part of my. It's on a part of my body I can't see. It says Klaatu. It's my cat. The last cat.
I
that
like
passed away.
the UFO.
He was named after the alien from the day the Earth stood still, so I did him the little UFO, and they have his name in writing here. Tattoo. It's backwards on the thing. I have Presley on the front for she not do. I got things that are kind of relevant to the cats, but not necessarily just a picture of Elvis. I just wanted something kind of related because I'm not like that big of an Elvis fan, but yeah.
Me neither. What's going on over on that?
Well, I'm hoping to carve out some time so I can get the episodes done and in the hopper, but I have in time before I go away. But I have Dave Baker up next this Monday. Great conversation, and then I'm probably going to cut it into 2 parts because it was very long. But awesome. It's my 2-part conversation with Diana Schutz, the former editor and editor-in-chief, and then back to editor over at Dark Horse Comics for many, many years. And she's similar to Bob Schreck, her ex-husband. She's kind of a Zelig of comics herself.
Oh, right. We heard about her in your Bob Schreck interview.
Connections to all these amazing creators and all these wonderful stories. She dated Dave Sim for a while from Cerebus, and dated him at the time where he went on the big misogyny rant on his comics. So that was an interesting part of the conversation. It's a great chat. She's wonderful, very, very lovely, very open, and very candid. And it was a really, really cool chat. It was like talk itself was like an hour and 50 minutes, so I think I might carve it into 2 episodes, and that way I'm kind of covered while I'm away on vacation.
Convenient.
Yeah, how
this
convenient.
Week's episode's good too.
Pardon? Oh yes, in this week's episode. Let me see if I have any other episodes in the hopper. I don't, but I'm away for 2 weeks, so I'll have to get some scheduled. I have a bunch in my inbox from people that have reached out, that like book writers and stuff that I guess have caught me because of some of the other stuff we've done. So gotta get to that.
Right on.
But yeah, check those out. And tell your friends, man. I want more followers on the Oval Show. I feel like we could get some.
Yeah, everyone follow this show. Go follow Andre's show. They're great
please
comic
do.
book interviews. You're probably a comic book fan if you're following this show.
You love me. That's why you listen to this. You don't want stinky old Davin. You want just pure Andre. I'm kidding. We love Davin too. Davin was a guest on the show twice because he interviewed me in the show once too.
Explore this option.
Explore this option.
Let's explore the option. Yes, I was on the show twice.
That's cool.
That's true. Oh, you're messing around with the thingies now,
I'm
right?
just discovering what they do.
Yeah, that's what they do. Check out our merch. Lots of good stuff there.
I think there's other designs that we don't really talk about as much anymore that were in there originally. Were there? Or is that it?
Yeah, there's this one.
Yeah, this one's a few more.
One's for you, Morph.
I also have Mania was right. Xavier's right. So one Xavier's right. I feel like it's time for more. Hey, Lebowski. Hey, buddy. You like a show? You want to appear on the show?
Remember it.
You name it a gamble. What are you doing out there?
This is basically an in memoriam shirt, that one.
He'll be back. He saw the
Hey,
fucking
episode. He'll be back as death.
Yeah.
All right, well. Oh, and also check out we just reviewed the final 3 issues of the Star Trek Voyager Homecoming comic book over on Locutors of Trek.
Oh.
Here on this Way to Pod Network.
How are your feelings about the announcement about Starfleet
Academy? Oh, I'm very sad. I thought it was one of the best first seasons of Star Trek. So,
yeah, I have to get to that.
I mean, episode 8's an absolute tearjerker. Episode 2,
I cry when I jerk too.
You do?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, cool. I got to get to that show.
Pleasure makes me so sad.
I don't deserve
it. I hate myself.
Yeah, exactly.
He's Andre there. He jerks it with one hand, and the other hand's going stupid.
Why?
Anyway, that was obscene. Let's get out of here, shall we?
Goodbye.
Only next time you decide to drop by, use the front door.
Catch you next time.
This program is a proud part of the Swear to Pod Network.